Failure is painful, but when we dare to face it, the painful can change with strength. Failure is not to be feared, to be learned, and use the foothold to jump higher. Because in the past, I thought that failure was the end of everything, until I realized that from failure, I started to find out who I really was. The honor of the judges and the respect the lecturer. Today, I'm standing here not telling about victories or achievement, but I'm standing here with a story about turning failure into fuel to ignite a spirit that will not be extinguished. Ladies and gentlemen, we all have failed in exam, failed in the competition, failed in pursuing dreams, and the worst is failing the best version of yourself. But what is more painful than fail is how other people treat us after we fail. Because I've been at the point, the lowest point in my life, the point where I feel like everyone had changed. Not because I failed, but because they are treating me as if I were the failure itself. Friends move away, people laugh not because it's funny, but because I fall. Every step feels heavy, because there was not just my shoulders that were carrying the load, but also my heart that was slowly clenching. They insulted to me. They said, "He has failed many times but still hope. Maybe you understand to be fair." Instead of continuing to try and brush himself, he thought just stop. At first, I prayed to be strong. I prayed not to care. But night after night, this was always encoded in my head. I started questioning. Was I so bad? Was I just bored? Did I really fail from the start? And slowly I began to believe it. My days would be silent, but in my heart the voices were getting louder. No longer the people's voice, but my own voice. "You are stupid. You are bored. Nobody needs you." Until finally, I stood in the mirror, looked at my own face, and I did not recognize was there. And for the first time, I said with trembling my voice, "I hate myself. I hate myself. I hate myself." You understand? It wasn't just Sharpen. It was a scream from broken heart. It was a scream from someone who had lost himself because he trusted too much in other people's voice. But in the midst of it all, when everyone turned away, when no one believed me, but there was only one person who stayed with me. She just kept quiet, side beside me, and then hugged me. And from her embrace, I heard what I never said, but I really needed. The voice talked to me, "Son, you are enough. You are not failure. You are just learning." She did not try to fix me. She just comforted me. until I was able to fix myself. She was my mother. Ladies and gentlemen, I did not immediately get up. I was still hurt, still scared, but something had changed inside me. And for the first time, I feel accepted, not because I was perfect, but because I was still loved even when I failed. And from there, I started to stand up again, slowly but surely. I started to learn even though I still fall sometimes. I started to believe even though I haven't fully recovered. And the hardest thing is, I started to forgive myself. Because failure did not mean defeat, but failure means we were growing. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot rely on everyone. There will always be those who come and go, those who praise us when we win, and those who disappear when we fail. But one thing we should never leave behind is yourself. And don't let other people's voice turn out you in the void. Because life is not about to survive, but about how you keep moving forward. And if today you fail, stopping doesn't mean losing. Crying doesn't mean giving up, but never give up. Because every failure, there is always a small spark that you can ignite internal spirit. And when you dare to ignite, failure will turn into fuel. Fuel to go, fuel to rise, and fuel to become best version of yourself.